Hello and welcome. My name is Ursula. If you're here right now, you are meant to hear this message. This is for current energies only. We're going to see what the situation is, what could be the blind spot or the bias in the situation, something that you may be ignoring or someone else was ignoring and they were blinded to. And then we're going to see what the overall best course of action is given the circumstances. Okay, we're going to get some clarifications with my tarot cards. All right, Archangel Michael, calling on Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, and the universe. Give us 3 cards, one at a time, please. What is the subject coming towards the collective right now? Ooh, okay, look at this. We've got stability and security. Okay, I'm going to place this right here. So at the subject, this is about regarding your stability and security. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Now, what is the blind spot or the bias, something that the viewer may be ignoring or somebody else? What is going on here? What is this card number 2? Please and thank you. Card number 2. Whoa, look at this. Too trusting and naive. Okay, viewer. You know what I get the feeling for this viewer is that somebody, okay, the subject here is regarding your stability and security or somebody else's. Now, someone, you can look at this at 2 ways, viewer. Either you were too trusting and naive, or someone was biased in thinking that you would be too trusting and naive when it came to stability and security. And we're going to find out why this is so. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. So what is the card number 3 is, what is the best course of action given these circumstances? Ooh, okay, there's too many cards. I only want one. Now, I did see beware, caution, advised, right? Okay. And so that tells me too that someone knows that they should have been more cautious, because I get the feeling that, viewer, someone could have been after your stability and security, okay? And they were not aware who you were. So we're going to take these 2 cards. Look what came out. Lies being exposed. Okay, so that tells us that whatever the situation that occurred that we're going to get clarification on, lies are being exposed. So someone knows that something was not true. Okay, and you can't make this up. Info revealed. So info was revealed about a situation here where someone may have thought you were too trusting or naive. And you know, I'm also getting the feeling that someone thought you were too naive to have this stability and security, right? And now someone's realizing, well, lies are being exposed. You were perfectly capable. So this gives me, again, in context of inheritance vibes here, someone could have lied and said, you know, you can't handle this much money. If you were given this inheritance, like maybe you were young at the time, and or maybe someone, that was the case for somebody, but for others, someone was saying that you were not trusting to have the stability and security. Okay, but either way, lies are being exposed. Info revealed that this, in fact, is not true. Okay. Well, we're going to get some more clarification. So we'll use the tarot card here because we're going to get like some zodiac signs here. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. For stability and security, what is this energy? Because this is a subject. Why is stability and security? Please clarify. Why is this the subject? Ooh, yeah, Knight of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag energy here. Okay, this is about, it says, whatever you want to do, do it now. Wow, action, adventure, fearless. So I feel for some of you viewer, just know this is good, right? This is good news that you are coming into stability and security. You're fearless, you're ambitious, and it could be here that, yeah, travel the world, do something adventurous with it, right? It says, what is holding you back from taking action? interesting that it says that. What is holding you back from taking action? And it's stability and security. And viewer, and if you look at it from that viewpoint, someone could have wanted to stop you from getting stability and security because they knew that you would be able to have a lot of freedom and do whatever you wanted to do. Okay. So let's, go to too trusting and naive. Please and thank you, Archangel Michael, for the viewer. Clarify, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Ooh, that's too many cards. Give me one card, please. Too trusting and naive. What would best describe? Oh, and look how that even landed here. Yep. So someone was trying to slow down your resources. Look, we have unreliable, bored, unsuccessful. And again, so either way, you could look at it so many ways. Someone was trying to take action, right? Someone was very passionate of going after your stability and security, right? They were unsuccessful. They couldn't take this away from you. They couldn't slow this down, right? Unreliable, bored, and someone like the Knight of Pentacles is also a gift, right? And so someone was supposed to bring forward these resources to you, or these resources were supposed to come to you, but it was unreliable. It was unsuccessful. How do you approach your dreams, right? You plant the seeds. So this is going to fall now under too trusting and naive, unreliable, bored, or unsuccessful. So the thing is here, someone was very, their blind spot was that they weren't going to be able to stop you, right? They were unsuccessful. So the blind spot here is someone was too trusting to believe that you were naive, right? And it was whatever their source was, because lies are being exposed, info was relieved that this person who they trusted was unreliable. They were just bored. They didn't want it. Had no interest in having you have the stability and security. So it's going to be interesting to see, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, why do we have lies being exposed, info revealed? What info was revealed? Wow, look at this. The Sun in reverse. Depression, negativity, darkness, ignorance. How can you celebrate and focus on the blessings in your life? So info revealed, the Sun, depression, negativity, darkness, ignorance. How can you celebrate and focus on the blessings in your life? Right. There was some ignorance and negativity that someone discovered why you did not receive the stability and security. And they trusted someone who was unreliable. Whoa, yeah. This definitely, there was like, whatever this is, if it's not inheritance, but I get that vibe, but whatever it had to do with, because we know it's stability and security, yeah. Someone now realizes that they trusted someone who was in a dark, negative place, that was depressed, didn't want you to enjoy this blessing. Like what we have, obstacles, delays, frustrations. Yeah. And this has caused a lot of frustrations for whoever is involved. And I think there's more than one person, because we got 3 wands. What inspires and excites you, right? So now a fire energy, we got Leo, Aries, Sag, Leo, Aries, Sag. Look, we got a lot of Leo, Aries, Sag here on the table, and then we've got a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get down to, let's find out what is the theme that describes the stability and security, that describes the too trusting and naive, and the lies being exposed. And then we're still drilling down here, so hope you're still here. And don't forget to set your notification bell so you can get notifications when I put out these videos. Okay. All right, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What is the theme that best describes the stability and security with the Knight of Wands? Please and thank you. Whoa, government and or politics. Okay, so, so the government found something out. right? About you, about your stability and security. And they're coming forward with passion now, right? So that this is going to allow you to do whatever you need to do, right? Someone's taking action, that's for sure. You're going to get a message here. Politics. Yeah, there were politics involved in this, perhaps family politics, right? Arguments, power struggles. But we're going to get clarification some more. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, tell me about too trusting and naive. What would be the theme that would best describe too trusting and naive? Interesting. Vacation. And you know what's so interesting about this, viewer, is that we have adventure. This was a card about kind of like taking adventure. And remember I told you that someone, it's almost like someone didn't want, like could have been a parental figure. Someone didn't want you to have freedom to go on vacation. Maybe they were like, I don't know, that you would have had to travel. Okay, now for some of you, I'm also picking up because we got the too trusting and naive. Be careful here, because this to me is like a warning sign too, that you may have someone that's trying to lure you to a vacation, right? Like a vacation spot. And your angel spirit guides are saying, be careful. Your blind spot is you may be too trusting. This person is unreliable. They're just bored. Okay? So, or don't pay any attention, like something along that. But like I said, we're going to get, this is very interesting. Lies being exposed. Now, vacation also could be like take some rest, right? You're resting as well. Maybe you need to take vacation. Okay. One other thought, maybe someone was saying, oh, you're going to be spending your money on going on vacation, right? Because there are people that love to spend money on, resorts and stuff or whatever, traveling. And maybe this person was using money on vacation, on a lot of trips. Hey, take it as it resonates, Okay, lies being exposed, info revealed. Okay, I just want to tell me, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please. What was the best course of action? What's a theme that describes the best course of action now? Lawsuit. Oh my goodness. And it came out in reverse too. So it means that info was revealed. Someone was trying to probably come up against you, a lawsuit towards this stability and security, and they were unsuccessful. They're depressed now. They're depressed because what ended up happening is they went to court to get this stability and security over you, and instead they were hit with some disappointing news. Someone saw through the truth and saw that they were the ones lying, manipulating a situation, because lies were being exposed. Oh my goodness. And look, I got taxes again. Yes, someone owes you a debt. I think someone has to pay their dues. And then we got health and insurance. Okay, but we're not looking at those because that's not what came out. Okay. All right, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Let's get some more clarification. When it comes to stability and security, government and politics as being the main subject of this energy that's coming towards the collective, what else can you tell us? Please and thank you. Oh my goodness, look at this. Blackmail or coercion. Whoa. And you know what I just got? Now it makes sense. The too trusting naive. Someone went on vacation thinking that they were going to accomplish something. And I'm going to see if we can find out more. And they were unsuccessful. Okay. Because someone was trying to, got blackmail or coerce. And maybe someone does work for the government or politics. And they were trying to blackmail, coerce. I want to get one more, please, and thank you, Archangel Michael. Can you tell us, what were they trying to coerce? What were they trying, besides we know it? And let's not forget, this has to do with stability and security. Someone wanted to, power struggles. Oh my, I remember I mentioned that with the Three of Wands. The lies, I felt that. Oh, the government and politics. Yes, power struggles. That is confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So there was power struggles because they're all trying to coerce each other. Now they're all blackmailing each other like, whoa, this is some, I don't know what I'm tapping into here, but this is, pretty big stuff. Because if it really does involve politics, I mean, this could be what's happening around the world, right? Who knows? Okay. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, tell me about vacation, too trusting, naive. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? What can you tell us about trusting and naive? Confession. Whoa. Okay. So now, viewer, someone has to confess. So maybe someone is actually coming towards you, taking vacation. They have to take vacation to come towards you to confess. Ooh, I need to get one more. What else is going on here? Please and thank you, Archangel Michael. Ooh, creative endeavors. Okay, so this is a creative project. Maybe you're doing something. Memories. Interesting. Memories and creative. So this is someone from the past. Someone from the past. Someone you had it's almost like, it's almost like maybe they didn't realize that you were going to follow your passion. I need one more, Archangel Michael. What is with that creative endeavors? Because I saw conflict. So they want to cause, oh yeah. And so they want to cause conflict to your creative endeavors. So endeavors, maybe you're doing something, you're putting yourself out there. And someone didn't think, viewer, someone didn't think that you were going to actually go after your dreams, right? That you were going to do something with your life. And like I said, so it feels like, again, remember I told you someone was holding back money on purpose so that you wouldn't get to experience adventure. But what you did instead is you created your own. You created your own adventure with your creative projects. And you found a way to be creative. Thank you, Archangel Mike. Can you tell us more? Oh my goodness, unexpected money. So your creative endeavors, viewer, like this gives me a feeling of like someone was trying to block you. Maybe they were evil eyeing you, whatever the case is, blocking your inheritance, blocking some type of stability gift that was coming your way. Perhaps they were using, magic, right? And now they were blinded and biased to the fact that you were going to be getting unexpected money because of your creative endeavors, right? Because of your project, your passion. Wow. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, tell me about lies being exposed. Info relief revealed a lawsuit. What was this lawsuit for? Because we have here, again, someone was in negativity, depression, darkness, unhappy. Your light probably really irritated their demons. Oh my God, look, someone's in trouble. Somebody is in trouble now. And because info was revealed during a lawsuit, or maybe perhaps info was revealed and they're afraid that you're going to sue them. You're going to find out some information, and they're afraid that you're going to sue them, especially if it has to do with this. And we have overthinking in reverse, right? So they don't know what to do. I feel like they're confused. Tell me, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, and maybe that's to me sounds like confusion. They have no idea what to do. Yeah. Oh, offer or contract deal. So they could be offering you an offer contract deal in order to avoid you from doing this, viewer. So do not sign anything until you get a second opinion. Yeah, good news in reverse. They didn't want you. Oh my goodness, because this is, okay, I know that this is supposed to be upright. You're receiving good news. They're suffering a loss because something was stolen. You're receiving good news. They're suffering a loss because something is stolen and you're moving forward. Okay, you're standing in your power, viewer. So this gives me a feeling, and this is what I would be careful about. This gives me a feeling that you're about to receive some unexpected money. They could be hoping, though, maybe you're not getting it on your own. they want to give you money for your creative endeavors, hoping that you're too trusting and naive. Only reason why they're doing it is because they owe you money. Period. There's some type of money here that they owe you. They don't want you to know about. So they want to offer you a contract or deal so that you don't go through with a lawsuit. So this tells me, viewer, there's a lot more money at stake here. That's why you want to be careful. Do not sign anything, because find out some info first, because they could be trying to cheat you out of getting more, because they're in trouble. They're in trouble because they did something to go against you. Yeah, look at that. In trouble. A Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, stuck, emotional baggage, unresolved issues. What are you running away from? What are you leaving behind? And they want to run away. They're trying to escape because look, take action. Life is moving ahead. Again, strong with the Aries, Leo, Sag. Take action. Life is moving ahead. Rapid action, movement, quick decision. Something's happening quick. We have cruel, weakness, manipulative. Whoa. From what perspective do you choose to see a certain situation? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Access, pride, lack of recognition. Whoa, viewer, like telling you, I'm surprised. Like, I know this, like I said, it's about stability and security. They're running away, viewer. They know you know, because lies are being exposed. You could be exposing it. They know they're in trouble, and they want you to overthink and maybe putting on some guilt trip or something about a lawsuit. They know they're in trouble. Be careful. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you have to trust your instincts here. Never sign something without getting information, but you have to get the full picture here, because there's blackmail or coercion going on here. And if you accept what they give you, and they're hoping that you will be too trusting, naive, you could be missing out on a bigger portion. And or you could also be accepting, possibly dirty money, right? You don't know where this is coming from. Archangel, anything you can tell me about how about this offer and contract deal before we go? I just want to get a little bit more. Yes, there you go again. Ace of Pentacles. Open yourself for new opportunities and take action. Opportunity, prosperity, new venture. So they could possibly, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're trying to offer you, something's coming to an end. They want to end this. Evolving always means letting go. And this also means, viewer, you are coming into money. I can tell you that you're going to be receiving, you're getting stability and security. It says ending, separation, profound change, rebirth. Okay, yep. And then at the bottom here is liberation, new perspective, freedom. So you're freeing yourself. I do feel like this person's trying to free themselves. Why is this offer and contract deal being made, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? Why is it being made? Remember, we see the Libra card. That's the King of Swords. That could be a lawyer, right? Right. Look, Seven of Cups. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Searching for purpose, daydreaming, choices, imagination. So this could be the card. This is card of options, but it's also a card of confusion. So many things in the air. And what do we have here? Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Cold-hearted, cruel, and bitterness. So someone is very cold about this situation, and I think they're resisting change. And we're just going to get a few more. Archangel, can you tell me more? I really want to understand this. Someone's in trouble. Ooh, oh, okay. What can you tell us? Ooh, clear your energy. Okay. So whoever this person is saying, clear your energy. Do your, if you're in practice of doing your sage, keep prayed up, healing. Now this was in reverse with the stalker. You have a stalker, viewer. Unfortunately, you have a stalker who is unhealed. Clear your energy from this person. Only you will know who this is. So whoever it is that wants to either lure you on vacation, on a vacation business excursion of some sort, they're going to offer you an opportunity. You have, I already know. I'm thinking, trust your gut. Do not go. Yeah, closure. They know that something is closing up. The cycle is closing. You're going to get closure, and they want closure on the situation. Defend yourself. Now, I know that you are being defended. Oh, look at this. Don't help them. Don't take risk. Honesty is the best policy. Okay, so viewer, this tells me that your angel spirit guides, Archangel Mike, are telling you trust in the process of the universe, because the universe is going to bring this to you. The universe is going to make this person be honest with you, because if there's any manipulative tactics here, it's not for you. You're not going to accept anything but honesty, because honesty is the best policy. Yep, to fix or repair. There you go. So even your angel spirit guides are working, and that's why if you feel like you're waiting, you have a feeling that this is what's been happening. You have to be patient, because they are supposed to come forward. Whoever these people are, these individuals, they have to come forward in good faith and do the right thing. You're not going to accept anything less. You're not going to accept, yeah, be strong. Be strong. You are not to accept and take risks on this person and their deal. Say, nope, no thank you. Yeah, lessons learned, okay? Lessons learned. So, like I said, and I've said it in my other readings, the universe will provide you what was lost. So, if this person never wants to come forward, not your problem, because you know what? You're still going to be reimbursed. This is this is what you're going to do. This is where you're going to be, and your lies are going to be exposed, and that's it. Look, oh, something's written. There you go. So something's written. It's yours. Be strong. And look, someone's just trying to influence and manipulate, and they want, okay, yeah, they made a misjudgment. So again, someone trusted someone. There's a lot of things here. They thought you were going to be too trusting, naive, or they trusted someone. All lies are being exposed. This is just a complete mess. Someone's in trouble, and you are being asked to not take risks. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and follow to receive more, because this is the energy that follows me all the time, and we'll keep getting updates. Okay, may the angels bless you always. Bye.